Hello and welcome to the Brick Freaks. Today we have a model build review of the company Modbrix. It's a German company. They designed this, let it produced in China and imported it here to sell it in Germany or in Europe. It's from their Speed Passion line. Model number 6913. And obviously that's a famous German sports car, and it's a nice clean packaging. That's okay. So this company are friends of us and we knew the designer, so you will find 3 links in the description box: one to the Modbrix shop, one to Amazon, and one to the Facebook side of Florian Weisse. He's a really nice guy and really talented set designer. He designed this 911, and so you can buy it from 2 of the links, and you can look at the Facebook page what cool cars Florian has designed. Go and check it out. He's a really cool guy, and you can buy the instructions for many other models from him. He has a lot of cool 6 and 8 dots cars. Unbelievable. Check it out. Okay, so I open this and we have a closer look at the piece quality and the instructions. So in the packaging, in the box, is this instruction booklet. Front is black and white. Then we have 6 schematics on every side. It's not so big. I'm nearly 50 and I need glasses for reading, but I don't have them. But it's okay. It's big enough for an old guy like me. You see, all the old building steps are in one color and all the new are in the original color, so it's easy to assemble. And the just 1000 pieces will be assembled in 127 building steps on 23 pages. That's way more faster than our Danish friends. So I'm really excited. My expectations are high to the quality and to the design of Florian. We have 19 or 20 bags, and 5 or 6 of them are a little bit larger with the blades and the rims and the tires and the 2 by something and the 1 by something longer and the blocks and so on, and these I sorted a little bit. The other pieces here, the smaller ones, 1 by 2, 2 by something, jumper plates, small slope and so on, I have here. There is no building steps in this set, but with 1,000 pieces, you see it here, that's okay. You have the overview. You can sort this if you want. There are still, I would say, around 30 1 by 3 here. You can sort it a little bit more than I did. I'm a lazy bastard. But okay, so let's have fun, assemble this 911. So building step 9 brought us so far here. We have a lot of blades on blades on blades, like it's typical for these creator cars. Some 2 by 16 and 6 by 12 and 8 by 6 and yes, a lot of blades. But the quality of the pieces is very good. You can easily push together several layers of blades without any force, and they easily snap in and they easily snap out. So the building quality is really, really good. The tiles are really very matte. They are not glossy at all. They're very, very matte. And here the points of the studs are matte too. Not everything is the same, but here in black you see it. They are a little bit matte. and they seem a little bit brighter than the rest of the piece. But overall the instructions are small, but you can build with it, even if you are nearly 50 years old and need glasses like I. And yes, so far everything is fine. So much further. Here we have some blades with bricks on side, the rear axle. Here are coming the driver seats. We have slopes here to get the angle. We have the front axle. You have 4 axles in the set, I believe 2.5 and 2.7 or 2.7, 2.6, I don't know. The 2 longer ones are for the back axle or the rear axle, and the 2 shorter ones are for the front axle, because there are no length in the instructions. So this is a solid build. It reminds totally of the creator cars from Jingbao, from Firas Abu Jabbar, or a little bit on the Ferrari from Lego. They all using nearly the same building techniques, blades by blades, bricks by bricks, on a ground blade or on a base blade, and that's the case here. This is a solid design, and the quality is okay. The black, you see it, still matte like hell. Not so the grey ones. They are better. But black, we all know, the better, the darker the color, so matter the tiles from the Chinese companies. Okay, but so far everything fine. It makes really fun. So a little bit further, many blades and bricks. Here in the back are a lot of 2x8s, 2x4, 2x3, so the heck here, the rear, is really heavy and sturdy. Here we have some slopes. I know it's always difficult with such a black model to see something for you. Here we have slopes. That's the back here. There we have this blue modified blades to click something in. Here the mud guards. It's a really sturdy build. It's really becoming a heavy here in the rear. But so far everything is fine. The only parts with a little bit less clutch power are these modified slopes here. With the... you see, these here, these two and these two. The clutch power is not so high as with the other pieces, but it's high enough to hold sturdy, no problem. Okay, this is really a fun build and a solid construction. Well made, Florian, at the moment, great. So we tiled and sloped the back section here with the mud guards, and here we have a lot of tiles and slopes. The wedge plates here. What I don't get is here, do you see this? These 2 holes to the left and the right of the larger grey blade. There are holes in it. And I checked the instructions 3 times. There is no building step that fills these 2 gaps here. Yes, I don't know. Here the same, this is nice. Here the air intakes. We got a cockpit, nicely red. We have here clutch, gas pedal and brake pedal. I would have liked if this section here would be red too, or this section here. That would be nice. Or red seats or something. We will see. Here the trunk of the 911 is tiled. I don't know what's going on here with these 2 studs. We will see. And here we have this section, so we can apply the other mudguard pieces here over. So overall this is a really well constructed car. Makes a lot of fun to build, and I'm really happy for Florian. This is a good set. So we have the mud guards here, this part totally finished with the lights. Only one light because one piece is missing, and it is, you see the lights are made of two trans-clear pieces, and the rear one has a handlebar to get in this C here, and I have the second, but the bigger one with the handlebar I don't have. So this is a tricky front. You first make this here, then this here, then this here, then that, and then here the bonnet. And you can here, you can just choose your angle a little bit. So now it's really snapped in. You have a not perfectly looking 911 front, but a very good looking one. The only thing I don't like here is that you still see here these two studs. Perhaps I will cover this with later after the review. When I order this piece here, I will cover this with two 1x1 tiles. I believe that will be the better look. So after several things I thought they were not nicely made, or I know Florian, he wouldn't design it that way. I had a phone call with him, and there are several things. First, he designed it in dark bluish gray, so you have a nice contrast between the black and red interior and the dark bluish gray exterior. Now it's everything black, the Chinese changed it. Okay. Then are several building techniques he didn't use, so this is not his instructions you're building with. And the third thing is here, you see this? The tires and the rims are too small. You need bigger tires, or bigger rims and tires, so this looks shitty. Then on the cover we have this floating in the air, floating modified slope. The wheels are in the wrong direction. This here, the total front looks, holy crap, it looks not good, because the back part here, you see this part is deeper than this here, and these are lifted a little bit up, and you see this should be here this way, and this should be one. So I built it right. It's just the render picture here is wrong too. So like I said, the Chinese did several things, changes, so I can't, so that Florian didn't recognize, or they told them later. And till here it's no real big deal. Here he told me he built here a 1x1 black tile of the stud, or on top of this stud, so you don't see the stud. Just have two 1x1 tiles in your pocket and you can change that. And what was the reason I had a phone call with him, because you can't build the back of the car, this piece, you can't build it the way you have it here in the instructions. You have to change it. Because when you build it the way in the instructions, these two 1x6 are not plain, they are standing one over. Because you're building normally this brick in here, but I changed this with 2x6, then a 1x1, the C-clamp, and a 2x6, so the slopes here are still secured. When you build it like the instructions, this here stands one plate away, That looks awkward. And the other thing is that this side part here is, in my opinion, wrong in the instructions too. So just build it the way I build it. The blades are in the set, no problem. Don't build it with this brick, it doesn't work. So here's finished our famous German sports car. We have a closer look in a few seconds in better light. And I give you my final thoughts about this set. Is it worth the money with a missing piece and a wrong instructions? But we will see in a few seconds. These are the parts that are over. That are the rims and tires, I hope, that fit, but they are too big. It's the only... and they are gone. These were the only I have laying around. Okay, so we see us in a few seconds. And so we have him assembled. Our famous German sports car from a company out of Zuffenhausen here in Germany. We all knew what car this should be. And yes, do I like it? I like it. I like it. It's one of the best Creator 911 I've seen. Only two things, I believe. I don't know if you can do it better, so I don't know. But here are 5 blades thickness. I believe this looks too thick here, the roof. And here the first pillar, the A pillar, that's the we call it in German, is, in my opinion, a little bit too thick. But if you use blades, you have no other possibility, because a blade has the thickness. Okay. It is not nice that when you first said that's Florian's first really out of his or the set he wanted to do, and a good start to give with the new company good sets to the world, and then your supplier in China does changes, so you have a mistake in the instructions for the heck of the car or the back of the car. You have too small tires, cause this looks not cool, and did other changes. So the color, this should be dark bluish gray or light bluish gray and not black, because if this is gray, the interior with black and red would look cooler than it already do. So, but overall, that's a cool set. I know there's one missing piece, and this piece isn't available in clear transparent from Lego, but Modbrix has some spare parts, and I get a new piece here for the front lights, no problem. And if you have missing pieces, just write it to Modbrix and you get the spare parts. No problem at all. This here is easy to adjust, and the overall shape is okay. It's not perfect, but I like it. I love creator cars, and there's no 911 from Lego and from another company. And I don't like buying instructions and pieces from Bricklink. I want to buy a set, because the price, you know, if you buy 1,000 pieces on Bricklink or 3,000, you always pay double or triple the worth, because in sets it's cheaper. Okay, I like it. So, how big is this car? Perhaps. Compared to my hand. Ha ha ha, Frank, idiot. Okay, you don't know how big my hands are. I'm a tall guy, believe this. And so, we move this car to the side, and give you a comparison possibility to compare with another car perhaps some of you have at home or some of you have already seen from another company. It's a small company out of Denmark, and they did a few years ago this F40 in their Creator series, and we have nearly the same width, we have nearly the same height. If this would stand on the tires of this, I checked it, when it stands on the tires of this, they are nearly at the roof the same height. The Porsche is about a little bit more than an inch longer than our Ferrari. Okay. So what I do now, when you ask what's the better car, sorry Florian, the Ferrari is the better car, but this is very good too, and you can't buy the Ferrari for good money. This here has a good price. I paid 33 euros for all the people who are living here in the EU, and the factory, or not a factory, but at Modbrix they have a garage sale or something. Would you say in another language? In German, I don't know. Okay, in the Modbrix web shop it's 39 euros. I believe for 1,000 parts the quality is okay. The slopes and the tiles sometimes are a little bit matte, that's mostly from Chinese brick companies. They're not so glossy as Lego, but the design is cool. And if you buy this, just invest $3 more for better tires. The rims are okay, but you need thicker tires. And you see this in a few seconds when I stand this car on the tires from the Ferrari. You will see then it looks really cool. Okay, so now I change the tires and say you if it's worth the money. With these two flaws, the design mistake and the rims, for me it is. I'm a car freak and I get the missing part, so for me everything is okay. Okay, we see us in a second with the other tires. Right here you see it on the right, rims and tires. I believe the rims must be the same size, but the tires are these are the really sport tires, but you need bigger rims. So here you see these are the rims and tires from the Lego F40 you seen a few seconds ago, and so this car looks really cool. So can I recommend to buy this? I had a missing piece, wrong rims or wrong tires. Everyone has the wrong tires. Only I have a wrong piece. The other sets are full. And you have a mistake here in the heck or in the back of the car. I can recommend it because this here can happen because they changed it. Not Florian did the wrong design, our friend, because the company changed the instructions, didn't say him any word. And so he was very surprised, like I was when I built this thing. But it's easy to adjust and you can assemble it like I did and it looks great. The tires are $3 on Bricklink. Just look for the F40 tires and the rims are the same size. And the missing piece. Okay, that's not nice because this piece doesn't exist in Lego. But if it happens to another person who watched this video that these are missing, they have a few sets to butcher and give you the spare parts you need. But all the other sets were without missing pieces, so I had really for the review the baddest set. But things can happen. Okay, but I think it's a cool set. I really think it's a cool set, and it's from a friend of mine, so I like it perhaps a little bit more than others. But what do you think? I think it's okay. So thank you for watching. have a good time, and if you like these a little bit and you're not too far away from Germany for the shipping costs or customs, then buy this and give our friend a chance to get more cool cars like this, because he's a really good designer. Okay, thank you. I'm Frank from the Brick Freaks. Bye bye.